This is N1AND. The Western Mass Traffic Net will start in about 1 minute. Does anyone need to use this repeater before we begin? Good morning. This is Cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. This net meets daily at 10 a.m. local time, 10:15 or so on Sunday, on the Nobark Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater with a PL of 162.2.
K1FFK.
The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between cities and towns of western Massachusetts and provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3948 kilohertz at 13:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing the net control station whenever possible. Your net control station this morning is November 1 Alpha November Delta. My name is Doug, and I'm in Munson, Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority only? Please call now. Nothing heard. Net control is now looking for our first region liaison station, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie. Paul, please call and list any traffic. And again, nothing heard. Net control is now looking for any stations holding traffic or announcements for the net. Traffic or announcements only, please call now.
Just send Scooby snacks. All right, matey. Here be November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1QOV, OB, in Pittsfield, running commercial power. Commercial power, I have no traffic for the net, but announcements after check-ins, please, Doug.
All right, Scooby-Doo. Net control is now looking for any station wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net. Any station, anywhere, anyhow. All are welcome and encouraged to participate. All stations with or without traffic, please call now.
This is Kilo Alpha 1 Juliet Oscar Uniform KA1JOU, Ken from Peterborough, New Hampshire. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Doug.
Here is November 1 Sierra Alpha Victor, N1SAV, Jeff in Pittsfield. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Doug. Good morning to the net.
This is Kilo Charlie 1 Bravo Yankee Delta, Rich in Pittsfield. No traffic, battery power. Good morning. There is Whiskey 1, November Tango, India. The name is John. The QTH today is in Northampton, running commercial power. Good morning. This is November 1, Quebec Kilo Oscar. Eric, where? Commercial. Overcast, 44 degrees.
Okay, Net welcomes and recognizes N1QOV. Good morning, Obi. KA1JOU. Good morning, Ken. N1SAV. Good morning, Jeff. KC1BYD. Good morning, Rich. WA1NTI. Good morning, John. And N1QKO. Good morning, Eric. 44 degrees and where? They're talking about a little dusting of snow tonight, Eric. Oh, well. Obi, go ahead with your first round, please, and then we'll ask for more check-ins.
Hey, you gotta love it. It looks like I slept through the newcomers roundtable, which is usually held the first and third Monday at 7:30 on this repeater. Also, I missed the first Monday, 7 p.m. Racy's Net, and I guess I missed the first Tuesday, 7 p.m. Medical Reserve Corps Net. Man, I don't even know what day it is. Might as well mention it. The Western Mass Emergency Nets meet on Sunday morning, starting at 8:30, frequency of 3.944 megacycles, then moving to the no bark repeaters, 2 meters at 9, 6 at 9:30, 4:40, 9:45, and 2:20 at 10 a.m. We got here next the no bark meeting, April 26th at 2 p.m. Fairview Hospital in Great Barrington, Mass. Tony, W1ERF has a tri-band VHF UHF rig, 220 and 440, and an HF rig for sale. Tony, W1ERF. Flea market's coming on. What is this? April. East Greenbush. Flea market, 9th of May. May 9th. What's going on here? There's a ham radio license testing course being given by Wayne, K2WG. I can get you further information, but K2WG somewhere in New York and near the border. We should write more of this down. Let's see here what's happening. Boom, boom. April 11th, the Russians will start doing a slow scan TV on or from the ISS and in relation. What do we got here? Ding a ding a ding. Passes of the ISS. I guess there's a bunch of them. Today, 8 April. First one's at like 7:01. 8:20. Let me go. 19:01, 20:38, 22:16, and 23:52. What's that? 7:01, 8:38, 20, 10:16, and 11:53. Roughly an hour and a half between each pass. Roughly. Rough. And they are streaming live video from the ISS. If you haven't heard, the one I use is helloearth.us. But you can do a Google on that stuff. There's some kind of a special weather bulletin issued for a wintry mix of precipitation, blah blah blah, snow, sleet, whatever, for tonight into tomorrow morning. Where'd I put the weather? Current weather conditions: Pittsfield, overcast, 35 degrees. Wind is variable at 7 miles an hour. Wind chill at 29. Looks like rain, sleet, and all kinds of wetness until Friday night. Wetness till Friday night. End of round one. Thanks for listening, N1QOV.
Alright, OB. And 43 degrees in beautiful downtown Munson, kind of gray. Not much sun shining today. Are there any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass traffic net? Please call now.
There is November 2, Juliet November Tango, N2JNT, Jack in Brunswick, New York. Good morning, Doug. Good morning to the net. Running commercial power, and I have no traffic.
Okay, net recognizes N2JNT. Good morning to you, Jack. Eric, any comment on the National Weather Service announcement that we all just got?
K1FFK. No, I think Obi covered it pretty good. Just everyone be aware that some areas can get some slippery conditions tonight through tomorrow. And just watch your favorite media source and NOAA Weather Radio for the latest updates. And Obi, I don't know, do you have the Sky1 classes, or do you want me to make that announcement? Back to net control, N1 QKL.
Okay, Eric. Yeah, they're saying just a little bit of snow, but then maybe winding up with ice, so you might have some slippery, treacherous driving conditions. Anyway, Obi, go ahead with round 2.
Well, from what I can see, everybody said, I got 4-wheel drive, I got a set of tires, I'm going to go twice as fast. Whatever. I don't have the ones down your way, Eric, but I have the... Anyway, countdown, 22 days until May Day. We can all watch Russian missiles down in Red Square. 26 days until the sinking of the mayonnaise. And 30 days until Russian Victory Day, whatever that entails. Easter's over with. Is it? I don't know. Earth calendar, things happening around the world. Birthday of the Sultan of somebody in Malaysia. Flower festival in Japan. Hey, I could go for that. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom in most of Japan, I can happily report. ASPCA Day for you animal lover types in the USA. Also celebrating the USA today, there's a bunch, but National Empanada Day. That's like things stuffed into some flour crusty type of thing. Whatever. I think it's Brazilian Portuguese in origin. National Zoo Lovers Day. Hey, hug a giraffe. And National All Is Ours Day. Kind of means take a walk in the woods or something. Okay, no bark news. The MS Bike and Hike the Berkshires looking for volunteers, radio operators, helpers, runners, whatever. June 6th moved up from September. Need further information? You can get a hold of Paul N1PUA or check out the front page of the No Bark website, which is Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club.org. April 26th, the meeting, I think I mentioned that. June VHF contest, the 13th and 15th, I guess, of June. And Pittsfield Skywarn training, spotter training session, April, that's tonight, April 8th. Wow, time flies when you're chasing Scooby snacks. April 8th, 7 to 9 p.m., Berkshire Medical Center Auditorium. I could never find it, but auditorium in Pittsfield. Again, April 8th this evening, 7 to 9, Berkshire Medical Center Auditorium in Pittsfield, Skywarn spotter training. If you care about HF goings on, is the Japan CW contest 160 through 10. coming up this weekend. They got a CW thing going on somewhere. OKOM, I forget where that is. Bulgaria, I don't know. A single sideband thing. New Mexico QSO party for you QSO guys. All modes, all band. Georgia QSO party this weekend. Yuri Gagarin International DX contest. I guess he was like the first guy in space or something. They got a Riddy PSK 31 contest going on. What, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Vintage contest. I guess that means an old radio. 80 and 40. Hungarian straight key night CW. They got something going on April 13th. 13th is Monday. Never mind. Emily Littell of Saturday Night. Anyway. Solar Flux is at 111. A is 5. K is 1. Looks like it's down a bit. The last I read, there was something headed this way. Flea markets. What we got here? 11th and 12th in Wakefield, Mass. The 11th in Windsor, Connecticut. The 12th in Framingham, Mass. And the big one, the 1st and 2nd of May. May 1st and 2nd, Friday and Saturday. Deerfield, New Hampshire. Gonna look it up. It's called Nearfest. And I guess that's it. Thanks for listening. N1QOV. Back tonight.
All right, thank you, Obi. I'm still stuck on the sinking of the mayonnaise, which I assume is Cinco de Mayo. Last call for any stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net. Before I close, please call now.
Doug, can I give you the dates for the 2 Sky 1 classes for kind of Western Mass?
You certainly can. I'm interested in that myself. Go ahead, Eric.
Okay. 28 April, Cummington, Massachusetts, 7 to 10 p.m. I don't have the actual address, but it can be found at the NWS website. I'll try to get that for later in that. And also 8 June, Granby, Connecticut. That'll also be at 7 to 10 p.m. For Taunton classes, no pre-registration required. We're also working on a class in Palmer. Kind of hear the rumor it might be the 4th of May, but they're still trying to hash out the details, trying to get it possibly at the Palmer Library. So stay tuned. And as soon as I hear something, I'll get it out to everybody. N1 QKO, back to net.
Oh, very good, Eric. Yeah, I certainly hope they can work out that Palmer one. That would be really good for us right around here. Anyhow, thank you for those announcements. And with that, this closes second one of the ARRL Western Mass Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater. The time is now 10 hours and 18 minutes. I now return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use. Thank you to all the stations who checked in and those who stood by while this net was being conducted. This is November 1, Alpha November Delta, Doug in Munson, now signing clear, 7-3 to well.
What were you looking for an address on the Cummington one?
K1FFK.
Everybody was Cummington Town Hall, Main Street in Cummington. April 28th. May 5th, Warren Fire Department in Warren, Rhode Island. Never mind. N1AND.